Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan Battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the 7th anniversary part 1 stage for the Anni anniversary battle and basically how you can beat it. Now there are two missions we'll be completing, or a couple missions. The first is to beat the event with no support items, not support memories, you can include those, and to beat the event obviously with both a rapid growth team and also with a power absorption team. Now unfortunately there's such little crossover that completing both of these objectives is actually incredibly difficult to do with the same team. In fact, you can't, at least not from my box. I had no units that met both requirements. So to counteract this, what you're probably going to want to do is run a rapid growth team and then run a power absorption team. Now rapid growth is majority Vegeta units, but I find the easiest team to put together is Universe 6, just due to A, the synergy of the units, and B, the fact that we will be facing pure Saiyans, so they will get a lot of advantages. For people who don't know, whenever the Universe 6 Saiyans in general face pure Saiyans, they tend to get a lot of buffs. So for me, they definitely are quite good as an option for counteracting these kind of characters. Now, in terms of, in general, the functionality of the Goku or the stage itself is Goku and Vegeta. They start off as a AGL unit, very simple, 1.4 million super, immunity to stunning, sealing, attack and defense down, and they have around 41 million health. They then go to a physical phase where they hit for 1.5 million. They have an attack stat of 560,000. They're immune to stunning, sealing, attack down, defense down. The difference between the phases is that they get more chance to super as the phases change, but they also get less normal damage. Very minor changes, not honestly too understanding of why they have that, but it is what it is. And then the final stage is against a tech variation of the character, Super Saiyan God SS Goku and Super Saiyan God SS Vegeta, obviously based on the tech LR. Here they will seal you with their super attack whilst also greatly lowering your attack and defense for one turn. They also have immunity to stunning, sealing, attack down, defense down. Here they fire 1.6 million supers, and basically they also will do attack stats of 580,000 for normals, which is, give or take, pretty solid. For the missions you don't have to fight both sides. You can choose the side that suits your team best. For the most part, the fights are incredibly similar. In fact, almost identical. However, I will say that I think the SS4 fight is easier, largely because you can seal them the entire way through, which is quite impactful. Also, their stats appear to be slightly lower. So, all in all, I'd probably say choose the SS4 side. For the power absorption team, we've done just that. Power absorption is predominantly dominated by cell units, boo units, etc. I, of course, have decided to go with a boo based team. The Super Saiyan 4 fight is almost identical to the Super Saiyan God Boys fight, however, with some slight deviations. The first phase is int. The unit is weak to sealing and a defense lowering, and only hits for 1.2 million, not 1.4. This trend continues into the second phase, which instead of facing a physical type unit, you face an AGL, Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta. They hit for 1.3 million, and they hit normals of about 325,000. Again, they can be sealed pretty much in every phase. And then finally, you take on the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who is a physical type unit with 61 million health, is immune to stunning and attack down, and hits for 1.35 million, which all in all isn't that much in the grand scheme of things. Like obviously it's a lot, but it's not like that much. when you think about it too much. In terms of the Power Absorption team, I went predominantly for Boo units. Unfortunately, Kid Boo is not a member of Power Absorption, so I went for a Int Boo as my lead. There's obviously the options being the Tech Boohan, who is a pretty good pseudo lead. You can also just use the physical LR as well. What I found is the tanky units, the Tech Exchange Good and Evil Boo, the Tech Boo Good, are all pretty solid overall and help out quite a bit, especially in terms of just tanking during this AGL secondary phase. Of course, there are concerns around the physical Gogeta, as our primary damage dealer is the Int Boohan, but Int Boohan is so good at what he does that honestly it's pretty straightforward. So for me, I would say ultimately this team just does really well. The Boohan LR, you can obviously transform when needed, and you can use the active skill of the Tech Boohan, which is exactly what I did to help augment the damage. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it was a pretty fun little event. The big benefit to this event is should you beat it with both teams no item, which I did, and should you beat it with each team, obviously, you will come out with some really powerful skill orbs for these two 7th anniversary characters. So for me, definitely a nice big incentive towards getting the skill orbs, and obviously benefiting now from having the skill orbs, using them, and obviously having the units perform at a much higher level. With that being said, for me personally, the anniversary battles are definitely not considered top difficulty content, but I will say the rapid growth mission is probably the toughest category mission so far. Rapid growth does lack a lot of the key components to building a team if you don't have the Universal Survival Saga, so you may struggle there, and it's completely understandable. Try and look at maybe a Mastered Evolution or Vegeta's family based team that might suit you a little bit better. Otherwise, alternatively, I think that's really about as good as it gets. You could also do a USS team. That's also fair enough. But yeah, I think that is pretty much everything you need to know. So let me know if you have any questions or queries. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next one. So as always, take care, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care, and if you need any help, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, as always, see you guys next time. Till then, bye.